if the Los Angeles Clippers can deliver the goods here at home. And the Houston Rockets starting 5. They've got Brandon Wright. Matthews out there with Bledsoe. And it's LeBron James. And it's Thompson in at the 4. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Matthews, no one around him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's a nice way for his team to get started.
Yeah, really nice start for his team to get out in front here.
Oh, no one around him. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You know, he's so confident, sometimes to a fault. And that showed right there. That's a bad shot.
Exactly. I mean, that's self-inflicted damage right there. There are a lot better options than what he took.
Terrence Ross delivering on his promise as a shooter in year 2. His percentage is up in every category, especially beyond the arc.
And that one's good. Bledsoe's got his first basket. Paul against Bledsoe. Paul gets to Ross. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. He put it on an absolute platter for him.
And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Green, no luck. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. There's the 3. And James with the basket on the assist by Bledsoe. James has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Paul passes to Howard. Kicks it out to Paul. Stolen by Bledsoe. Pass to James. Takes it off the glass. LeBron's got 5 now.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Paul goes in, and he banks in the layup.
And the layup just gift wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
Houston leading by 3. Bledsoe dishes to Matthews. He kicks to Thompson. Back to Matthews. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Paul with the ball. 5 points in the game. Poked away. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by LeBron. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Outside Matthews. In the corner, right with it. LeBron outside. 4 on the clock. Kicks to Ross. Shot from 12. No luck. And the Rockets take it the other way. It's Matthews on the wing. Thompson passes to Bledsoe. James in the post. Working on your Repco. Second chance shot. No good from LeBron.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Howard with the screen on Bledsoe. Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Houston. LeBron James on the wing. Guarded by Green. And finished off by LeBron.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and terrific finish.
Clark, if you were trying to craft in your imagination the ideal flawless basketball player, you'd have a hard time doing much better than LeBron James.
The 21st century version of the best video game player ever, and also happens to be the best real game player ever, too. I mean, one of them anyway. That's why Eric Spoelstra, the coach, called him 1 through 5, and that's the perfect way to describe LeBron James.
And for LeBron, has he reached his peak? He says he's still a relative newcomer to working down on the block, and that's one area he's continuing to improve. You know, developing moves and then counter moves against post defense.
And for LeBron, you know, he said he didn't enjoy posting up earlier in his career, but as his command on the low block has improved, he's got more comfortable with it. And I think now it's something that he really relishes.
Wright sets a screen for Matthews. And the foul called on Willie Green. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for the Clippers. And then for Houston, Jason Thompson is checked in for Wright. Davis comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Wilcox is subbed in for James. The Clippers on defense, trailing by 4. Matthews, no one around him. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
Kevin, they've been playing with an awful lot of energy here, getting a lot of offensive rebounds. That's always an indicator of hustle and energy.
And that one's good. Cunningham's got his first 2 points.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he preferred to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Los Angeles is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. He feeds it to Humphries. Shot is off. And Houston the other way now.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yep, +5 in rebounds. That didn't take long.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. No luck.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And Matthews kicks to Bledsoe. Pass to Davis. 11 feet away. Chris Anderson pulls it in. Clippers trail by 5. Here is Cunningham. Guarded by Bledsoe. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Cunningham.
You know, it took a little while, but at the Staples Center now, the team to fear is the Clippers. They were tough here at home last year.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Well, guys, you were talking about with the Clippers, it wasn't that they would beat you here. Steve, they would blow you out here.
Yeah, I mean, their average win margin here at home last year was almost double digits. I mean, think about that. On average, they would win by a blowout here at Staples.
Now Felton, following the three-point attempt by Wesley Matthews. Outside for Felton. Shot clock at 6. Passes to McDaniels. There's the dish to Cunningham. Down low. Matthews with the steal. Here's Davis. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stretch for the Rockets?
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
They're crashing the offensive glass hard, too. I mean, they've dropped in several second-chance baskets.
James checked in for the Rockets.
They've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
That's turnover number 3, not the way you want to start the game.
Johnson, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews.
Well, he stopped the dunk there. That was about the only play he could make.
Well, you don't like the foul, but you don't like to give up an easy dunk either.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And not a very strong free throw shooting team in general. Guys, they shot 73% as a team a year ago.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 7. That drops. And the Rockets lead by 6. LA's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Cunningham dishes it to Humphries. The pass to Cunningham. Shoots from 14. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
LeBron against Lee. James, the pass to Felton. Five on the clock. He dishes it to James. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. And that's now 10 points for LeBron.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Lee left side for 3. Can't get it to go. Good D by Johnson.
You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
Now here's Johnson. Back to LeBron. 11 feet away. Rebound by the Clippers. Lee outside. Here's Cunningham. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 6.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Felton kicks to Johnson. 3-pointer. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Humphries against LeBron. Left side, Davis. It's intercepted. Humphries with a screen on Felton. Cunningham kicks to McDaniels. And there's the call on James. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's his 2nd foul already. That's going to force him to, I think, tone it down a little bit at the defensive end.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Houston with a big group substitution here. White, he's checked in for Thompson. Tristan Thompson comes in for Davis. Jones checked in for LeBron. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Johnson. Here's Cunningham. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Well, playing in the West can be a grind, and that's what was impressive about where the Rockets ended up. They didn't rely on their bench a whole lot. They really rode their starters.
Now, here's Felton. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Well, last season, Tristan Thompson made the decision to change his shooting angle. Clark, he went from shooting with his left to now shooting with his right hand.
Yeah, I've not heard of anything quite like that before, but he improved his free throw shooting substantially as a result of the change, and he gets to the line fairly often, so I think that's a nice development. I love that young man's work ethic and what he brings to a team in terms of rebounding and physicality.
I think LeBron's going to like playing with him.
I agree.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
He tried to shoehorn along the sideline, but he stepped out of bounds. Pretty good defense there to force the turnover.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. It's Matthews on the wing, defended by Anderson. Houston needs to get a shot up. Here's Wright. Another miss by Houston. Here's Cunningham. The shot is off. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, Steve, Clark, what are your thoughts?
Boy, a ton of threes in that first quarter. This team really lighting it up, guys.
Yeah, it's been an onslaught from downtown.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Rockets. They've got Tristan Thompson. Bledsoe is out there with Matthews. Then there's Thompson, and it's Jones in the small forward position. Thompson sets the pick for Bledsoe. Into Jason Thompson. Matthews against Anderson. Wing shot on the way. And Matthews gets it to go. Matthews has got the first basket of the second quarter for Houston. Humphries with a screen on Bledsoe. Humphries sets a pick for Lee. And he's good on the three ball. Lee's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Clippers trail by 3. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here is Cunningham, guarded by Bledsoe. Goes up off the pick. And Cunningham with the slam.
Boy, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the bucket.
Old school stuff there.
Yeah, there was a lot to like on that play.
Now here's Bledsoe. Matthews dishes to Bledsoe. And Thompson throws it down. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is.
Well, I just, you know what, Kevin? Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Doc Rivers trying to help his Clippers team to the mountaintop. And Chris Paul said, I've never had a coach that wants to win as bad as I do, until Rivers. Rivers said, I'm just here to try to win. I always tell our players there's no guarantee to it. You have to be willing to get your heart broken. Gentlemen.
He's getting him to lay it all on the line. Doris, thank you. Lee. Oh, my goodness.
What a huge play.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I'd say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Houston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Johnson in the corner. Launches it. And good on the basket. Book it. Johnson's got 5 now.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Paul kicks to Howard. Feeds it to Ross. The jump hook. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Houston leading by 4. There's the pick. LeBron kicks to Felton. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it. Ross
with a screen on Felton. And it's Houston on the break. James with the ball. Rebounded by Urebko. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You could see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game. A potential momentum builder.
Johnson attacking. Clock at 6. From deep. Rebounded by Urebko. Urebko's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Ross. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Here's LeBron. 10 points for him. Free throw line jump shot. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Howard setting the pick for Paul. In low to Howard. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
No one near Felton as he lets it go. That's good.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Ball goes in. Here's Urebko. The shot will not go. And it's Houston the other way. Ross against James. On the wing, Davis. This is to Dorsey. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 4-point Rocket lead. Paul kicks to Howard. Up off the screen. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You know, for a player with his explosiveness, that was ATM time. Cash money, the easy way.
Yeah, that kind of defense is not going to cut it against him.
Cash money. I like that, Clark.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. As you might have expected them to be, Clark, the Rockets were very good on the road.
Well, with the way that team was comprised with multiple threats on the floor offensively, it's no surprise to see them excel on the road.
4 on the shot clock. 3 for Matthews.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Ross with a screen on Bledsoe. Over in the corner, Green. Urebko dishes to Ross. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, as you said, the Rockets strong on the road last year, 21-20 record. And anytime you're over 500 from the away side, you're in a good spot.
And the second free throw, good.
What's really scary about the Rockets is that they let some games slip away last year on the road and still managed to win 21 games away from home. So I would expect that mark to improve this season.
Bledsoe kicks to right. To the inside. Thompson. Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that pass.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Matthews into the lane. Thompson passes to right. Can't get it to fall.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Here's Ross. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Houston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Thompson sets the pick for Bledsoe. The feed now to Wilcox. That's a 2 from Matthews. And he hits the jumper for 2. Matthews has got 10 points in the game.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
Paul goes in. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Urepko. Back to Green. And the wide open shot from Paul. Paul can't get that one to fall.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Matthews, no good.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
A second chance effort.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. And they were right in his face.
No good from Bledsoe. The Clippers trail. Here's Ross. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 8 points now for Terrence Ross.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Kicks it to Wilcox. He feeds it to Wright. Bledsoe for 3. Bledsoe with another miss.
I like the defense, guys. Really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
Paul kicks to Urepko. Offensive rebound. Here's Green. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Pass to Matthews. He kicks it to Thompson. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I'm glad they didn't try. You don't want anybody getting hurt out here.
Passes it to Urepko. For 3, Ross. And he gets the bucket. Ross has got 11 points.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Bledsoe against Paul. Wilcox dishes to Thompson. The pass to Bledsoe. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Bledsoe's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
And Ross with the slam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Shot and game clock separated by 5.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
Ross with a screen on Matthews. Got it off in time. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Ross. He's got 13 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
Chris Paul and Willie Green are manning the back. Howard is up. there with Uredko, and it's Ross in the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. James with it. He's picked up by Paul. LeBron kicks to Bledsoe. And it's Matthews again missing.
Well, Wes Matthews started off last season on fire. Over 50% from long range over the first quarter of the season. As time went on, he cooled off a bit, but as a whole, just an excellent year for Matthews. Probably the best of his career.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Count the bucket. Lee's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Los Angeles. Wright as a screen for LeBron. Lets it go from 14. And he knocks down the jumper. LeBron's got 12.
And Matthews, a reliable three-point shooter throughout his career. Able to hit spotting up or on the move. Prefers that left wing, but can really spray you from anywhere.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, for some, Aaron Gordon is seen as a tweener. And for Gordon, it is going to phase him. He said, obviously, you have to play a position in the NBA, but I'm going to do a little bit of everything. Post up, hit jumpers, go by people. I'm going to do it all. I'm confident that I can play both the 3 and the 4. He has the skills to pull it off, Kevin.
And he does. Thank you, Doris. Houston making a switch here. Felton's checked in. Rockets trail by 9. And Steve Wesley Matthews selective with when he'll look to attack off the dribble.
Yeah, he keeps his turnovers low, but he's a gym rat. I mean, working on his ability to drive inside and finish, but really wants to shoot threes. That's what his focus is.
The dish to Cunningham. Trying his luck deep. Out to Lee. Feeds to Cunningham. Anderson a screen on James. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And he wasn't really a flashy passer like a lot of the great playmakers you think of, but just always in control. Kind of an old school game, but one that was tremendously successful over the course of his almost 2 decades with the Utah Jazz.
McDaniels. Los Angeles with another miss. And James gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Shot off the screen. Off the left rim and out. Rockets trailed by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And it's Matthews again missing.
Very poor shot.
Oh, how about that basketball fan? Wow. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. Aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Well, a question you have to wonder as we watch LeBron play in his prime. Should we be more in awe, Clark, of him from a historical standpoint? He has a chance, as many people think, to be the best of all time when he hangs them up.
He's right in that discussion. He's arguably already in the top 10. Actually, in my opinion, he is in the top 10. Clearly, right now, if he stopped playing, he'd be in the top 10 with a chance to be on some people's top 5 list. He's a once-in-a-generation kind of player, but so too were others. Oscar, Wilt, Elgin, and guys of that ilk. But I think it will be a long time before we see anybody quite like him in size, strength, speed, and skill.
Well put. And the Rockets making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Stolen by McDaniels. Now the Clippers moving it up. Oh, look out. Wow. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Outside, Felton. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson sets the pick for Felton. And Thompson throws it down.
You know, we didn't see too many plays like that when they were digging this hole for themselves.
No, maybe they'll start Clark making up for it now.
It's all about effort and energy and anticipation, and they're finally getting some of that.
Humphrey sets a pick for Lee. Drills the three-pointer. Lee's got 14 points.
Got to make a defensive adjustment here because he's just destroying them from three-point range.
Well, even when they've closed out on him, Steve, he's knocking them down.
And Courtney Lee gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know, guys, every coach would love to play his star player every minute of an NBA season, but it's impossible given the limits of endurance and the risk of injury. It's basically a balancing act. I think teams are becoming wiser, though, in terms of keeping players fresh and helping them recover between games.
Here's Felton after the basket by Los Angeles.
Well, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
There's the screen, and he lobs it toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
And looking at player recovery, now with the ability to track player movement, either with cameras or even sensors that players can wear, teams are better able to measure the workload of players, helping them make decisions about where rest is needed and when it's needed, and even help them predict when there's a risk of injury, and that's really a golden bullet. And again, another example of information being used to enhance player performance.
That's good. Lee's got 12 points in just the second half.
You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Well, and that usually leads to a win. I mean, this is just very efficient offense that we're seeing tonight.
Here is Felton. Looking to end the run. And the rebound goes to Anderson. Anderson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And guys, across sports, the key to winning is keeping your star players available.
Well, teams are learning a lot from player tracking. You know, for one, morning shoot-arounds may be more draining than we realized, so some teams are cutting those down. And also, athletes do better with frequent short rests, so subbing often can leave players with more energy in crunch time. Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
The screen from Thompson. Dishes to Johnson. 6 to shoot. The feed to James. Cuts it 5 from 18. Here's Thompson. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided. Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
Felton attacking. LeBron against Lee. Looking to end the drought.
Ooh, that was awesome.
Look out below. Houston with a big group substitution here. Brandon Wright's checked in for Thompson. Davis comes in for Tristan Thompson. Wesley Matthews checked in for Johnson. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Raymond Felton. That is good.
How about the field goal percentage shooting this half, guys? It's gone through the roof.
Well, you often think of the Clippers as being an updated version of Showtime. They know how to grind it out and get a win, too.
Yeah, I thought they were a little better defensively. They have guys that will certainly give you highlight reel material, but they're smart in how they attack teams and how they finish games, too.
Cunningham passes to Lee to the middle, and Matthews throws it down.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted, the aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Cunningham dishes to Lee. And here's Matthews from the arc. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 6 assists now in the game. Clippers leading by 16. Cunningham kicks to Humphries. Here's McDaniels. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot. The Rockets, of course, at the forefront or vanguard as far as advanced analytics go. Some in the NBA have scoffed, but hey, they're doing something right.
Pushing it up. And it's right, sending it back. Rockets trailed by 19. Pass to Bledsoe. And here's Matthews on the arc. And it's blocked.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Here's McDaniels. He's covered by Matthews. Anderson kicks to Humphries. Anderson passes to Cunningham. He dishes it to Lee. Los Angeles with another miss. And as you guys know, the Rockets at the forefront technology-wise, too. You see coaches with electronic tablets.
Well, they installed flat-screen monitors in the locker room, highlighting stats and videos for players. So, they're trying to close the loop and create that line of communication between the numbers crunchers and the players themselves.
Now, here's Bledsoe. He's got 9. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Anderson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement.
Wilcox is checked in for LeBron. Gordon's checked in for Dwight Howard. Brandon Wright, the former 8th overall pick back in 2007. For his career, Steve, a field goal percentage of around 60%.
Well, he's figured out his niche in the league. He wasn't sure what he was when he arrived, but he's a backup big. He's a diver. He's an offensive rebound guy. He's a lob catcher. So, not a one-on-one scorer, but somebody who can play off of others very effectively.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Here's Wilcox. Off target with his 3.
All game long, guys, he's been getting it done. Really doing a nice job rebounding.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, they've had a major advantage on the glass, dominating that stack.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
Here is Cunningham. 15 points in the game. Lee outside. They grab their own miss. Here's Humphries, and it is good. Here's Felton. So on the floor for Houston. Felton is out there with Matthews. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Joey Dorsey, and it's Wilcox in at the 3 slot. Shot's good. Matthews has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Houston.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Now here's Felton. Corner shot. And that one comes up a bit short.
And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
And a wide open look for Lee. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Outside, Felton. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. McDaniels got 6 rebounds now in the game. Cunningham dishes to Gordon. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Rockets trailed by 16. And then Matthews with the jam.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
And a wide open look for Lee. Again, the miss by Lee. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Rockets, Johnson comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Raymond Felton.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down. And anytime you're losing, you've got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
And he's good on the second.
Although they didn't end with the best record in the West, the Clippers were one of the top teams against the West. They had a terrific in-conference record.
Rockets trailed by 13. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's foul number 2 for him.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
Glenn Davis is checked in for the Rockets. As you guys said, the Clippers did very well in the conference. 36 wins for them, which tied them with the Thunder, Steve, for the second best mark.
Well, you have to be able to dominate like that if you're going to win your division, and that's what the Clippers were able to do last season for the second straight year.
The call will go against Jerebko. That's his first foul. 6 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. And Glenn Davis is going to pick up that foul. That is his first foul of the game. Clippers leading by 15. Ross hits to Green. No good from outside. For Houston, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Bledsoe against Paul. High, arcing shot. Kicks it out to Johnson. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Paul kicks to Howard. Back to Paul. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide open look there.
Outside for Bledsoe. Pass to Wilcox. He feeds it to Bledsoe. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And now the Clippers on the break. Paul with the ball. Paul left side. Kicks it to Ross. And Howard with the stuff.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air.
Now here's Bledsoe. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Clippers have possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Jerebko. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
One thing with the Rockets that makes them so explosive is just how efficient they are in transition. They rarely miss out on an opportunity when they have a chance to put the defense on its heels.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Chris Humphries has checked in for Howard. Gordon comes in for Terrence Ross. Lee's checked in for Willie Green. And it's Cunningham in for Chris Paul. Clippers leading by 20.
And, you know, with the Rockets, it isn't that they're getting layups. It seems more often than not they're getting and one plays on their fast breaks. And that's an extra bonus there.
Here is Cunningham. In the corner, it's Gordon. Nailed from three-point land. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Rockets knew how to convert fast break chances, as you said, Steve. It's a big part of their game.
Well, they're a terrific ball handling team top to bottom. That allows them to get anyone the ball in transition and just fill lanes. Makes converting those fast breaks a lot easier.
Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Felton. And James throws it down hard. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember
ever
seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
And it's good.
Well, there you go. If you're going to continue to give up open jump shots, you're not going to get back into this game.
Felton goes in. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jerebko's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Matthews with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Thompson passes to LeBron.
Well, you know, starting last season, the NBA added a 3D camera system in every arena to track movements on the court. And some of the shots that those cameras get are remarkable. They can measure just about anything you can think of, and it's opening up a lot of different ways of measuring and dissecting the game. Another example of the overreaching arch of analytics.
Now here's Felton. Matthews, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. Felton's got his 7th assist in the game. Back to Lee. 3-pointer. And the shot is good. Lee's got 22 points.
Tell you what, when he gets it going, this is exactly what can happen. They may have to double team him.
And Courtney Lee gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Green, he's checked in for Courtney Lee. Houston with a big group substitution here. Joey Dorsey's checked in for Wright. Thomas comes in for Thompson. Jones checked in for LeBron. And it's Johnson in for Wesley Matthews. Dorsey dishes to Thomas.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. That is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Cunningham kicks to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Humphries. Here's Cunningham. No good. Felton with some nice D. Rockets trailed by 18. There's the pick. Left side, Jones. Stolen by Gordon. Here is Cunningham. He's covered by Felton. Cunningham kicks to Gordon. It's tipped. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Jones. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Here is Cunningham. And here's Gordon from outside, Jones. On the wing, Johnson. Outside for Felton. With some arc. And he lays it up and in.
What a finish with that hoop.
They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, it gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath. You're right. Cunningham passes to Ureco. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Gordon's got 6 here in this quarter. Felton kicks to Jones. Back to Felton. Right side, Felton. There's the pass to Thomas. Pocket 6. Johnson outside. Outside, Felton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, there are around 150 current NBA players with D-League experience. The developmental league, which started back in 2001 with 8 teams, now has 18. The structure has changed a little bit over the years, but I think you have to say that the D-League has become a big success for the NBA.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Defensive foul.
Well, what we saw here tonight is, you know, one team just had everything going for it, and the other did. Huge margin of victory for the Clippers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shots.
Napier, he's checked in for the Clippers.
And, you know, this season, the Knicks, the Pistons, and the Magic acquiring single affiliation with D-League teams, and that seems to be a trend. The Knicks and Pistons moving them close to White Plains, New York, and Grand Rapids, Michigan, respectively, looking to develop players within their system and get them back and forth quickly from their D-League assignments. Makes sense and looks to be moving towards more of the Major League Baseball model.
Clippers shoot only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Cans the shot from the wing.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
The dish to Wilcox. Inside. They get a hand on it. Outside, Felton. Jacks up a 3. So the Clippers